Peace, peace. It's your brother Shemayala. First and foremost, want to give all praises, glory, and honor and thanksgiving to Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushua. And my peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And hopefully, what you see here on the screen is basically this next lesson I'm going to get into. If you're familiar with video games, specifically Sonic the Hedgehog, you remember back in the day when they had the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge with the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cartridge, right? And when you mount them together, you could turn into hypersonic. Y'all remember that, right? You could go from supersonic after you collect the Chaos Emeralds. But when you mount these two cartridges together and you get the bigger Chaos Emeralds, I don't know what they're called, but they were big ones. You collect those 7, you can become hypersonic. Now, why am I mentioning this? I'm bringing this up because China, and this is news that came out recently. This ain't something that just came out today. This is usatoday.com. China just recently tested a hypersonic nuclear capable missile. Now I'm going to show you something, man, because I found this very interesting, that the same mental or the same thought process that went into the creation of this video game, Sonic the Hedgehog, where, and this all could be very well predictive programming. I found it interesting that this video game, where you take these 2 cartridges and you mount them together, you could become hypersonic. So I was just like, hold on, man. When I saw this technology that China developed, my mind went to that game, man. And it just brought back nostalgic memories when I used to play it. And I used to love that game, man. Still love that game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put Sonic on my shirt, though. You know, I ain't gonna wear ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But it just came on my mind when I heard about this, man. Okay? Hypersonic missile compares to conventional ballistic weapons. Now, I ain't gonna read this whole thing, but I want to show y'all something. Show you this right here. How fast are hypersonic weapons? And out here, you see, you got a list or a diagram of different speed levels. Now, I want you to take notice of the hypersonic range. This is advanced hypersonic weapons range from Mach 5 to Mach 10. That's about 3,806 miles per hour to 7,612 miles per hour. That's all hypersonic. Now, from Mach 10 to Mach 15, that's high hypersonic flight. But we dealing with the hypersonic. Okay, we dealing with hypersonic right now. Okay, we dealing with them Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so that range right there is hypersonic. Okay, so anything below that is like supersonic and other sub levels. Alright, this is Wikipedia Mach number. Supersonic, okay, is a range of miles per hour up here. So we got supersonic, which is 15 miles to 3,806 miles. Okay, same. So that reaches all the way up to Mach 5. So from Mach 1 to Mach 5 is supersonic speeds. Okay. Now hypersonic. We got 3,806 miles per hour to 7,680 miles per hour. Alright. So that's about the same range, alright? That's hypersonic. 3,806 to 7,612 miles per hour. That's hypersonic. Now check this out, man. This is why I brought up the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. I want y'all to check this out down here. Check this out. See, this technology is designed to extend the range of a regular nuclear ballistic missile. Extend the range. Now, when you take the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cartridge and you put it on top of the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, it is meant to extend the range of supersonic to become hypersonic. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thought process, man. And that's why I was like, man, that game had to be predictive programming. It had to be. You know what I'm saying? Look at this down here. This is the DF-17 ballistic missile. All right, first let me show you what you're looking at. This 6-foot healing right down here. Then this the HD-1 missile right here in the middle. Then you got right here the DF-17 ballistic missile. Hypersonic glide with the hypersonic glide vehicle. So that's two things that are mounted together. Two things that are mounted together, right? Just like the damn game. Okay, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and the Sonic and Knuckles. Okay, the two things are mounted together to give you a hypersonic speed that will extend the range of the first stage down here, ballistic missile. Okay, the second stage, glide vehicle. So that part of the whole system is meant to extend the range of the regular ballistic missile. Okay. Now this is a DF-17 ballistic missile. They got other DFs. Okay. Let me get that. Now DF is Dongfeng 17. Simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, which means the east wind. East wind, man, right? Jeremiah 51:1. Let me see here. Thus say the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. Okay? That destroying wind, man. That's these missiles, man. Okay? We know in part and prophesy in part. So don't quote me on it. Okay? Now let's go back, man. A destroying wind, man. What? East wind 17. Dongfeng 17 is a Chinese solid fuel road mobile medium range ballistic missile. Check this out. That mounts the DF-ZF hypersonic glide vehicle, man. That's that Sonic the Hedgehog. That's that Sonic and Knuckles right there, man. Okay? Now the DF-17, the ballistic missile, is like the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cartridge. You know what I'm saying? And then the DF-ZF, which is the hypersonic glide vehicle, that's that Sonic and Knuckles, man. Because the only way you could turn into hypersonic is if you have that Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, man, and you put that damn thing, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, on top of it. That's the only way you're going to be able to be hypersonic, man. Now, supersonic, you know, he regular, like, he ain't got the glow around him with the sparkles and everything. And he ain't shining. You know what I'm saying? That's how hypersonic look. Hypersonic, he'll have a glow and he'll be shining, he'll be lighting up and all of that, and he'll have like the stars floating around him. And the rings come to him. He ain't even gotta go to the rings. You understand? With supersonic, you gotta go to the rings. Well, hypersonic, forget it, man. Them rings coming to him. It's like he magnetic, and the rings just magnetized to him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me stick to the point, man. Sticking to the point, man. I'm just gonna let you know the difference between the power between the supersonic and the hypersonic. You know what I'm saying? Now, see this right here. The medium range ballistic missile that mounts the DF-ZF hypersonic glide vehicle. The DF-17's hypersonic armament gives China significant leverage over current conventional ABMs. What's ABM? Anti-ballistic missile, okay. Due to the glide vehicle's unpredictable ballistic trajectory. Now check this out. Go down here. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. The DFZF. That's the hypersonic glide vehicle. That's the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, man. Okay. Remember that. I'm giving you a reference point. You know, it's easy when you can be able to relate it to things you grew up with and experienced in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I'm bringing this out, man. So the DFZF, that's that Sonic and Knuckles right there. So down here it says capabilities and design. Okay, the DFZF is thought to reach speed between Mach 5. Okay, remember we went over that. That's the starting point for hypersonic. Between Mach 5, 3,836 miles per hour. Okay, and Mach 10. That's 7,680 miles per hour. All right. It says the glider could be used for nuclear weapons delivery. All right. But could also be used to perform precision strike conventional missions, which could penetrate the layered air defenses of a U.S. carrier strike group. Okay, I ain't gonna read it all. I'm gonna just go down here to the point. You know what I'm saying? It says a vehicle like the DFZF could be fitted to various Chinese ballistic missiles. See, different ones, man. This ain't just for the DF-17. Alright? This ain't just for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cartridge, man. You could put part 2 and part 1 on it. You know what I'm talking about, man? You could put all the Sonics on there, man. I don't know if you could be hypersonic with the other 2 cartridges, but I know specifically, man, when I was a kid and I played Sonic, man, you could be hypersonic if you got that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cartridge on top of that bad boy, man. But it says here, a vehicle like the DFZF could be fitted to various Chinese ballistic missiles such as the DF-21, the Dongfeng, okay, East Wind. And then, the scriptures speak of the winds as the armies of the nations. Man, come on, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. Most High be on point, man. We put the spirit on these countries, the armies of these nations, to name their weaponry and weapons and technology after things that are related to the scriptures, man. Like the Iranians, they got a missile called the Zalzal missile, which Zalzal in Iranian means earthquake. And what's gonna happen when the missiles hit? It's gonna cause an earthquake, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Most High be putting the spirit on these nations, man. Getting ready to destroy America, man. Okay? Destroy Babylon with that destroying wind. A vehicle like the DFZF could be fitted to various Chinese ballistic missiles, such as the DF-21 medium-range missile, which would what? Extend the range from, that's in kilometers, from 1,200 to 1,900 miles, man. See, extending the range. You're going from supersonic to hypersonic, man. Whereas before you had to go to the rings, now those golden rings, they come to you. They coming to you now. You know what I'm saying? And the DF-31 intercontinental ballistic missiles, extending range from 8,000 to 12,000 kilometers, which is 5,000 to 7,500 miles. Analysts suspect that the will first be used in shorter range roles as an anti-ship missile. I think that was supposed to be DFZF. Might be a typo. I don't know. And for other tactical purposes to address the problem of hitting a moving target with a ballistic missile. Long-term goals may include deterrence of U.S. missile capabilities with the prospect of strategic bombardment against the United States or other countries. Since conventional interceptor missiles have difficulty against maneuvering targets traveling faster than Mach 5, the DZF re-enters the atmosphere at Mach 10. Okay? But you know what I'm saying? That's the point, man. And another thing, you see Sonic and the Hedgehog and turning into, you know, supersonic or hypersonic. That's all just an imitation of the transfiguration. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Goku and all of the Dragon Ball Z characters. That's all just an imitation of the transfiguration, man. See, they get all of their ideas from the scriptures, man. When Messiah transfigured, okay, they just biting off that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. But you see, the same concept that went into creating this video game isn't now their missile technology, man. That's all. They dropping clues and let you know, man. Okay? That's all they doing, man. Dropping clues. Dropping bombs on you. You know? That's all they doing. See, because when you collected all of the emeralds, what? You would turn into supersonic. But when you get them other emeralds, the other 7, that's the hypersonic. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you was edified, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope you was edified. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All praises, glory, honor, and thanksgiving to Yahweh, Shema Mashiach, Yahweh Shah, Shalom.